Good morning, everyone. So Tony will be leading the healing today. And we were inspired, if I'm correct, Tony, to do it today regarding the conflict. So conflict and peace. So we're going to go in this direction to see how we can put our intentions together and pray for the world, because we believe that even one person with their prayer can make a difference.
Good morning, everyone. I want you to close your eyes, take a deep breath in and release. Take another deep breath in and release. So I want you to imagine pulling energy from the center of Mother Earth. Pull this energy up your feet, up through all of your chakras, all the way up to your crown chakra, forming a beautiful ball of light on top of your head. I want you now to imagine your consciousness in this ball of light. And in your mind, I want you to say up, 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 and I want you to shoot this ball of light out into the universe, past the stars, the different galaxies, the bright lights, the dark lights, into the golden light, past the golden light, into the jelly-like substance of the universe where your ball disappears. As you enter the jelly-like substance and as you look around, you'll notice that you can see a lot of geometric shapes and forms, and you can see all the colors of the rainbow. I want you to look for the pink light. That represents the law of compassion, the gatekeeper of the seventh plane. And as you follow the pink light, you'll notice that it guides you upwards towards an opening where you can see a pearly iridescent white light shining through that opening. I want you to push your head in first, then your shoulders, then your torso, then your entire body. And your mind keeps saying up, 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 and keep on going deeper and deeper into the light. Feel the presence of that energy. You're in the presence of divinity. This is the unconditional love. In your mind, say, I am one with the Creator, I am one with the universe. And atomize, become trillions of atoms, merging and becoming one with the light, becoming one with love. So stay in this light. And now with your permission, I'd like to clear your spaces. So you can help me with the visualization, I will guide you. But if you do not know how to, don't worry, I will be visualizing on your behalf. So I want you to imagine the energy of creation is coming into your space and it's clearing your auric field. Filling the space around you with love. And now with your permission, I'd like to energize, align, and activate all of your chakras. So I'm going to start off with your crown chakra and work my way down to your root chakra, filling every chakra with unconditional love. So I'm starting with your crown, then moving my way down to your third eye, then to your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral, and your root chakra. So now all of your chakras are activated, energized, and aligned, and all of your psychic senses and abilities are balanced. And now with your permission, I'd like to balance your left and right brains, and that is balancing your logical and emotional aspects of you. So I'm going to fill both hemispheres with unconditional love and visualize the light intensity shines equally from both hemispheres. And by doing so, we balance your logical and emotional aspects of you. So today's session is all about world peace. And the only reason we have conflict in this world is because of all of the genetic discrimination and prejudice that we have inherited. And it's part of the collective consciousness that is associated with not seeing our fellow human being as a brother or as a sister. So with your permission, I'd like to teach you the Creator's perspective on how to release any genetic beliefs associated with prejudice, associated with discrimination, associated with seeing our fellow man and woman as enemies rather than an extension of who we are. And let's resolve on history level any beliefs associated with seeing people in a different way. And with your permission, I'd like to teach you the Creator's perspective on how to see your fellow man and woman as sparks of the Creator. That we are all sparks of the Creator. And let's teach you the Creator's perspective on how to live your life with the Creator's perspective on tolerance, on acceptance, on living in peace, existing in peace, that there's plenty for everyone, that the Creator's abundance is infinite, that we know how to bring change through unconditional love, that we know how to coexist in peace. And let's teach you the Creator's perspective on compassion, how to live with the Creator's perspective of compassion and how to be compassionate. And with your permission, I'd like to teach you the Creator's perspective on seeing your own powers, that we have the ability to change the world, that with the Creator's energy, everything is possible, that from now on, we start making choices differently, that we know how to think for ourselves and how to make our own opinions, without being influenced by the negative collective consciousness, that the future is a future of peace. So with your permission, I'd like to download you with all of those feelings on all 4 levels and open cellular receptors pertaining to all of those feelings. And with your permission, I'd like to teach you how to live your day-to-day life without feeling that the world is unfair, without feeling helpless, without feeling hopeless, without feeling that there's nothing that you can do about this current situation, without feeling overpowered, without feeling controlled, without feeling stuck, without feeling suffocated, without the fear of expressing your true opinion with all the love in the world. So with your permission, I'd like to teach you how to live your life without all of those feelings, and let's close cellular receptors pertaining to all of those feelings. And with your permission, I'd like to teach you the greatest perspective on being courageous, on how to be courageous, that you have courage, that you are brave, that you know how to stand up for what you believe is right, that you know how to stand up for what you believe is true, and that you do so in a peaceful manner and with all the love in the world. That you know how to express yourself in the highest and best way. And most importantly, that you believe you have the ability to change the world. And that you have the ability to contribute positively to the collective consciousness. That with every belief work session that you attend or you do, you contribute in the shifting of the collective consciousness. That you are focused and determined in creating world peace. With your permission, I'd like to download you with all of those feelings on all 4 levels and open cellular receptors pertaining to all of those feelings. And now let's all send unconditional love to all parts of the world that have conflict. So let's all start sending unconditional love to all of the areas that you know that have conflict. This helps tremendously. With your permission, I'd like to balance your endocrine system, all of your endocrine glands, and your current level of hormones. So I'm going to balance all of your endocrine glands so that they produce the right amount of hormones. They communicate perfectly with the entire body and with one another. And with your permission, I'd like to balance your current level of hormones and teach you the greatest perspective on communicating, that you know how to communicate, how to express yourself, how to speak your truth, that you know what it feels like to shine to your fullest potential. And with your permission, I'd like to balance your circulatory system. So I'm going to fill your hearts with greatest unconditional love. And with every heartbeat, unconditional love is being sent through every vein and artery. And with your permission, I'd like to teach you the greatest perspective on self-love, on self-acceptance, on acceptance of others, on how to love yourself and everyone around you unconditionally. With your permission, I'd like to balance your lymphatic system, your immune system. And I'm going to teach you the greatest perspective on setting healthy boundaries with the world around you, that you know how to set healthy boundaries, that you're safe setting healthy boundaries. With your permission, I'd like to balance your skeletal system, so fill every bone in your body with unconditional love. And go into the bone marrow, which is the stem cell production factories of your bodies. And fill those factories with unconditional love so that they work properly. And they produce all the cells that your body needs. And teach you the greatest perspective on being supported, that the Creator supports you on your journey for world peace. That you are always supported in everything that you do. That your power is the Creator's power. That your abilities are infinite. That you believe in yourself. With your permission, I'd like to teach you those feelings and open cellular receptors pertaining to all of those feelings. With your permission, I'd like to fill your lungs with greatest unconditional love to release any feelings of sorrow, grief, sadness, and stress. And fill your digestive system with greatest unconditional love to release any feelings of abuse, verbal, emotional, or physical. And fill your liver with Creator's unconditional love to release any feelings of old anger and resentment. And fill your kidneys with Creator's unconditional love to release any feelings of resentment, rejection, and regret. And fill your pancreas with Creator's unconditional love to release any feelings of defeat, that life is bitter. With your permission, I'd like to fill you all with Creator's unconditional love when you were babies in your mother's wombs. And with your permission, I'd like to fill your moms with Creator's unconditional love through the umbilical cord that connects you to your moms. And with your permission, I'd like to download you at the moment of conception with feelings of love, feelings of nurture, feelings of safety, feelings of support, that you're meant for greatness, that you're welcomed, that you're a source of happiness and joy to your families, that you make your families proud, that you are in the right body, in the right gender, in the right nationality, in the right genetic line, in the right religion, that you can see your life's purpose clearly, that you're courageous, that you're wise, that you're meant for greatness. With your permission, I'd like to download you with all of those feelings. I'm going to download the womb around you with all of those feelings. So reach out and pull as many of those feelings as you wish into your space. And now I want you to take your consciousness back into that pearly white light. And imagine rinsing and having a shower in this pearly white light. And when you're ready, I want you to take a deep breath in and open your eyes.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you, everyone. And we wish you a wonderful week. We love you. Bye.